Peace Reflections, you are over here with Tarethia, and we are here for Monday's journal entry. Okay, now remember, if you are doing this journal entry, I know I'm a day behind. So if you are doing this journal entry in your journal app in your phone, there's two buttons at the top that you can hit edit, and you can edit the day and hit Monday. Okay, so with that being said, because I didn't want to throw you off, but we're going to get caught up. Okay, reflection. So the entry today or tonight, whenever you hit this video, is why do I keep having nightmares? We're going to talk about nightmares. Now, for everyone who is new to the crew and they don't know what are we doing, we are creating our own affirmation book. So in 3 months from now, in June reflection, we're going to go back and we're going to look at what our mindset was like 3 months from now. Over here with Tarethia, your mindset isn't going to be the same as it was right now. So what do you think? What you're thinking right now, reflection, is not what you're going to be thinking in the next cycle. Okay, and if so, then we need to come and we need to do a little bit. We need to come up with a new game plan. Okay, reflection, because the purpose of this is to get out of the cycle. The purpose of shadow work is to become your higher self. Okay, facing all of the things that you had suppressed, reflection. Okay, remember, I'll tell people nightmares all come from things that you have suppressed. Sometimes it does come from your past life. Sometimes it does come from what you eat and different things like that, reflection. But a lot of it comes from the subconscious. A lot of it comes from things that you have pressed, some memories that you have suppressed, reflection. Memories, just because you forget about something or just because you create distractions around you to make it seem like that's not on your mind anymore, or okay, I'm not thinking about it every day like I used to, that doesn't mean that you have addressed that issue. And that comes just because it don't play out in your everyday life, it will play out when you close your eyes and go to sleep, reflection. You can lie to a lot of people, but you can't lie to yourself. Remember that. Hit the like and subscribe button. You're over here with Tarethia. Hit the follow button depending on what platform you are on. Okay, we are talking about our affirmation book. And today or tonight, whenever you hit this video, we are talking about why do I keep having nightmares? Why do I keep having nightmares? Okay, now let's talk about that, reflection. Okay, a lot of people, this is a common thing in nightmares. They will experience running. They will be running. A lot of people that come to me for help dealing with nightmares, reflection, it's mostly the same. It's mostly the same thing. It cut off. It's mostly the same thing, reflection. They're running throughout the dream. They're running throughout this nightmare. But my number one question to everyone is, did you ever look back? What is that thing that you're running from? Did you ever look back to see what you was running from? Do you know what you're actually running from? Because that thing that you're running from is probably you. It's probably you. If you turn around and look, reflection, it's you that you're running from. Okay, and if it's not you that you're running from, then it's that particular situation that's playing out in your memory again. But when you run, reflection, that is what's going to cause you to have this dream over and over again. It's because you haven't turned around and you haven't faced whatever it is that's chasing you. Okay, now think about that. So in your first journal entry, the thing that we are thinking about, if you are having nightmares, reflection, what am I running from? And the people that aren't having reoccurring nightmares, think about your last nightmare that you had. Go back in your subconscious and think about what was the last nightmare that you had. Okay, and in this dream, if you were running, what were you running from in this particular dream? If you weren't running from anything, then just describe the dream very shortly. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to look at is, what does my diet consist of? Now, when you eat real heavily, reflection, and go to sleep, you got to think, when these animals and certain things are being slaughtered, everything has a subconscious. Everything has energy. Energy don't die, it just keep going, reflection. Okay, so when that energy is passed on, whether it's positive or negative energy, reflection, and you eat that food, consume that energy, and then you lay down and go to sleep, it can cause you to have nightmares, especially depending on the meat that you eat. But a lot of meat, period, anyway, will cause you to have nightmares, especially pork, reflection. It will cause you to have nightmares. Okay, but not only that, you don't have to necessarily eat pork. Just eating heavily before you go to sleep, it will cause you to have nightmares. And not only that, it will cause you not to be able to astro travel. Okay, because your body is so heavy, it's weighed down. Okay, So think about that. What is your diet consisted of? And after that reflection, switch up your diet. Switch up your diet. If you are a person that have a lot of nightmares, it could be time to switch up your diet. It could be something that you're eating too. Okay, what is next? What am I watching? Remember, the tell a vision tell you a vision, especially if you're watching TV before you go to sleep, especially if you're on your phone. You got to think your phone and your television is all a black screen. It's all a scrying mirror reflection, okay? It tells you a vision. When you go to sleep, that vision, a lot of people, they will experience mine. I know a lot of children, a lot of parents that came to me too now, reflection is just what's going on. They say they'll watch Minecraft and different things like that. Their children will watch that and they will dream, reflection, that they are literally on this road with nobody on the road. They will have these weird dreams, reflection, all type of dreams. And the first thing I asked them was, well, what was your child watching? What were they watching when they was experiencing these dreams? What did they watch before they go to sleep? So if your child is experiencing a lot of nightmares, reflection, you may want to go and check their phone, go and check their history of what they have been watching, reflection, okay? Because just because you see cartoons, that don't mean they're talking about cartoon things, okay? So you got to think we are in a new age of technology, okay? Your eyes will fool you. This television will fool you, okay? So what are you watching? What are you putting into your subconscious before you are going to sleep, okay? This is a program. Are you programming yourself to have nightmares before you go to sleep? Reflection, what are you watching, okay? Are your dreams kind of going co-hand with are they going side by side? Are they reflecting what you were watching? Reflection before you went to sleep, okay? Hit the like and subscribe button. We're over here talking about why do I keep having nightmares. We are writing this down in our affirmation journal. 3 months from now, we're going to go back. 3 months from now, you may not even have these same nightmares. 3 months from now, shit, if you are, you may be having a whole different nightmare. We don't want to have the same one. We don't want to have the same nightmare. We don't want to have any, but we surely don't want to have the same one, because that really shows that you are in a cycle. That shows that you have a lot of unaddressed things that you haven't handled, okay? So let's keep going. Okay, what type of music do I listen to? What type of music? If you're a person that go to sleep listening to music, I go to sleep listening at rain music. I like to listen at the rain, thunderstorms, different things like that when I am sleeping. Okay, reflection. So what do you listen to? Maybe you should switch up what you're listening to. Okay, remember, music has frequency. Music can reprogram your whole brain. Reflection, music can build you and music can destroy you. So what type of music, what type of frequency of music are you listening to before you go to sleep, okay? Next is, what time do I wake up every night? Synchronicity are in numbers. Sometimes your angel guys, sometimes you can get messages about why you are having these certain type of nightmares. Let's say you are having a nightmare every night. You wake up after the nightmare is 2:12, it's 2:33, it's 3:33, it's 3:13, it's 3:03. Write all that down, because it's very significant. You may don't know the meaning now, but you might know the meaning later, and you can go back in your affirmation journal and you be like, oh, okay, this day, on this day, it was at 3:13. Then you can kind of have a pattern. When you recognize your pattern, you can break the pattern, okay? Now, am I experiencing time synchronicity? That's another thing. When you are having these nightmares, are you noticing that you are waking up at a certain time? Are you noticing that, reflection? Because that's not by coincidence, okay? Now, our affirmations for today or tonight is, today I stop running. Today, reflection, today or tonight, you stop running from that thing that's in your dreams. It's time to stop, turn around, and face whatever that is. It's time to pick all those things up out of the subconscious that has been suppressed and pick them back up and say, listen, you have no room over here. Let me go on ahead and handle you right now, okay? Now, today I face my shadow side. Today I face my shadow side. You face that thing that you have been running from. You face that thing that tell you that you can't, when the whole time you know that you can, reflection, okay? It says, I am the present. I'm not my past. We're not what we were yesterday. We're evolving. That's the whole purpose of this reflection. To become something better than we were yesterday, to become our higher selves, okay? Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. We're kind of running out of time, but I definitely want to come over here and talk to you about why do you keep having nightmares, reflection, okay? So we can kind of prevent that. So until next time, Ashe.